That's what it looks like trying to light a spliff with a box fan right on you. What's good, y'all? This is AKA another installment of BS&I, another recap from that KOTD Gastown event. That shit's fire. My boy Patron went and showed out. I actually did a recap for Patron vs. Patch. If y'all haven't check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad to be able to do this recap. I've saved this one. A couple of these cats I'm about to do, I'm a fan of, and actually kind of a friend of one of them. This is Bearodactyl versus Gingerbread Man. Fire battle. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm messing around with it being a top 10 battle I've seen from up there with that community. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it made it though. You know what I'm saying? But it was good, entertaining all the way through. I actually watched it twice. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to just watch it without like trying to filter it out and like listen to it with like a critique ear. I just want to feel the vibes, the energies. I don't want to stop anything or whatever. I just want to feel the momentum and then go back and see what actually happened. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Round one, Bear went first. Dog. Bear, you already know what I'm about to say, dog. That first line. If y'all haven't watched this battle, check it out. This man's first line, his voice cracked. On the very first bar, he wanted to hit that. But it was like epic. It was perfect, dog. I fell out. I was like, oh, this is not a good start. He wanted to hit. And like, for a while, I didn't even understand the line. It was the Ninja Turtle line or whatever. I was like, and it seemed kind of, meh to me. You know what I'm saying? But I realized later he had a turtle on his shirt, so maybe that's what he was doing. He was actually freestyling. If that was the case, it was kind of fun. But you know that shit was hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And then he went into, which was a cool angle. GBM being kind of a creepy dude. He is. Don't let me catch him walking down the street hand in hand with a redhead girl. That shit would be like the beginning of a horror flick. I mean, let's give it a buck. You know what I'm saying? He's a creepy dude. But I think that's what we like about him. We like that about him. You know what I'm saying? And then one thing about Bear, I was a little underwhelmed with him this performance. You know what I'm saying? Not too underwhelmed. He wasn't whack. I'm not gonna say he's whack. You know what I'm saying? But there were just some. I don't like a lot of hit and miss. You know, like when rounds really build is when they're back to back, angled back to back that are hitting perfect, or punches back to back that are hitting perfect. Just like this flow, you know. But if you hit one and then you miss one, you hit one and you miss one, it leaves a little more to be desired. You know what I'm saying? So you know he had a couple of misses from me. You know what I'm saying? He had just swing and misses. The Avril Lavigne line was just like weak to me. It's like that was like could have like a grind time type of line. Like just set up a line that would be funny and hopefully you know what I'm saying. I just expect a little more, especially from the stage all around. You know what I'm saying? But then Bear started cooking. He started cooking. I gotta be real. He started cooking. He had that shit. It was like or numbers or letters. Couldn't put letters and numbers and be cracked for weeks. It's top secret or some shit like that. I was like, oh, okay. And then he went in and was like, if your pen game is too nice, you'll get put in the friend zone or like some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. It was cool. I was like, cool, Bear. I was glad you didn't do this to me. You started off shaky. You know this shit was shaky. Your voice, at the beginning, bro, you know it. You know what I'm saying? It was shaky, but then you started cooking, man. And then you had the angle that might have been some of your best shit was the have your soul shit. You know, like you know what's better than stacking dough? Having a soul. You know what I'm saying? And you could have left it right there and been hilarious, but then you compounded it. It was fresh. I thought that was some of the best material. At least best performed and delivered in a way that I think that you'll be happy or you were happy when you saw it on the video. How that came out, it was dope. Um, then we get to Gingerbread Man's first round. And one thing I like, when Bear started off his shit, he was like, uh, Run, some run if you can. Doesn't change the fact you got Asperger's, man. And then Gingerbread Man started his line out with like lions and tigers and bears. You know what I'm saying? So it was fresh. It actually added some continuity to the battle. Like, add some fabric. We had some fabric that was binding there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the type of shit that makes me fucking love battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Starts creating a story. That's where you get classics from. You know what I'm saying? This is not one of those. No. But that's where you get classics, things like that. You know. So I was really feeling that. And then Gingerbread Man started doing the weird shit he does, like always the weird little trick. The Wizard of Oz, soon he'll be tapping. And then, finally, I was waiting to see somebody say the Ginger Snap line, but I'm sure somebody's already come across it, so I never wrote the shit, just because it's so out there. But he said it himself, which is dope, because it's good. It's a good setup, and I felt like Gingerbread Man got the energy of the crowd right there. You could feel it. It's like that Dragon Ball Z. You're starting to lift off. You're starting to lift off. One thing I will say is that Airbud line. Or you talk about my Airbud, I give dog so many shots or some shit like that. Right then, I knew it was coming too, dog. Bearodactyl and me at the same time. Airbud, we saw that shit coming. And that was a little surprising because you're a little more tricky with your setups, you know what I'm saying? So that one didn't move me at all. He had a dope line that was a sleeper on me, dog. He said, I put 6 feet in a box. I put him 6 feet in a box like I'm having triplets. My dumb ass is thinking in my head like, are the average size of babies in a stomach 2 feet tall? Like, my dumb ass took me a second. He's talking about feet, actual feet. But that shit was fucking dope. You know what I'm saying? Just because it caught me later. Another thing, GBM, I don't know. Sometimes, just in this round, I will say in this round, this was probably the most debatable round for me. You know what I'm saying? You'll have lines that like it's like the Bible. You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you want me to read this literally, or am I just let it slide? You know what I'm saying? Because when you say like stuck in a loop like a broken roller coaster, like. Maybe I'll be too literal, but like, at what point of the loop and it breaks and then it fuses and then maybe I should just not read it so literal. You know what I'm saying? But those type of things fall short for me. My opinion, right? Mine. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the end of the day, I thought Gingerbread Man just had too much for Bear in that round. I thought Bear cooked. I thought he fell flat some moments, you know what I'm saying? Just seemed like Gingerbread was a little more prepared, too. Just that round, you know what I'm saying? Bear killed me with his first line, though. And it was the best way that you would have come back after Bear. I mean, after Gingerbread did what he did, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about his grandma. He was talking about his grandma, and he said, bitch, I'm trying to get these bars off. I fell out. Salute to you on that. And like right then, he got me back in it, though. That's when Bear got me back in it, you know what I'm saying? And then he went into, I think this is the second round. Correct me if I'm wrong if I fuck this shit up, though, you know what I'm saying? This shit is off the whim. But, I think in the second round he did the Stevie P scheme with like sour cream or something, like playing off him being pasty or something. I just think that's some pasty joke or something. You know what I'm saying? One thing about when you rock someone other person's scheme, even when you call it out, that's just dope. You know, you call it out, then you pay homage to the scheme. You gotta do it either equal or better. You know what I'm saying? I did not think that Bearodactyl was equal or better to any time I've heard Stevie P do it. Stevie P does it, that should be epic. But maybe it's just because it's his shit, you know what I'm saying? But that fell a little short to me, as well as the round. Now, let's get to this. Someone hit me in my inbox or on the comments. How long were these rounds supposed to be? Because I'm noticing Bear's rounds are noticeably shorter than Gingerbread Man. But Gingerbread Man, the way he sets his shit up, he's slower, maybe reaction time or something. I don't know. Because Bear got some reaction too, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Gingerbread Man in the second fucking spaz, bro. I mean, before I even go through the round, like, Gingerbread Man got this second round. He went into the political affiliations. And the thing is like, I'm not really tied into that community up there. I'm not really into twin that fabric at all. But he actually presented it in a way that I kind of understood and was able to follow the breadcrumbs he was leaving behind the trail for me to follow. I was like, ah, no pun intended, but it'll work in this moment. You know what I'm saying? Um, He's like the left one and the right one Marxist and the fastest and picketing out there with oil-based products. Your mommy is a commie. You know what I'm saying? He changed languages and he showed me a lot. And the funny thing is, I just did a vlog, him versus Complicated, and I was just saying, when am I gonna see you outperform the person you're battling? Like I've never seen that. I lied. Well, I just did. I saw you outperformed them this round. It's crazy. And then at the end, he ended it with I beat him like a big brother. You know, I'm younger than you. I beat him like a big brother, and at that point, in that moment, and I understand, and I bet that's why he wrote it, because he was feeling it at that moment. I felt that, because he turned up on me. You know what I'm saying? He turned up on that. But once again, GBM's rounds is a little longer. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if it mattered. So let's keep it a buck. I think he got cooked that second round. Fucking eaten. Period. Bears third. Right now it's GBM 3-0 or 2-0 already, but let's just make it a 3-0. For me, this isn't a body because there was a couple rounds where he fought back, but for me, man, and I hate it. Now it looks like I'm a GBM fanboy. You know what I'm saying? But did y'all not see that? I mean, hit me up. Tell me if I'm tripping. But I feel like, I mean, eye test. I saw it. Did you? I mean, what the fuck? But he came in, and Bear came in strong with his. I mean, Bear needed a crazy round. And he came in with 4 strong lines, I think. And then he had that choke. And the choke was awkward. But I felt like I know where my mind went. That shit went back to the HK battle. And I'm sure everybody there is a fan of Bear. Went back to that battle. And he had brought it up, you know what I'm saying? We're like, oh shit. But then he pulled it out. But I don't know if he lost some of his bars in there. Because at the end of the round, I felt like it was short again. I don't know if he lost some of his bars and just found a part in the sky and was like, ooh, I'm just going to start there and just roll with it from there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that threw me off a little bit, Barry. You know what I'm saying? In the third, and I'm sure you probably feel the same. The angle was nice though. It was about wordplay. He was gonna go in and attack him on wordplay and shit like that. And then he went into this daylight scheme, where he did a daylight style. Now this is where I had a problem. You just did a Stevie P scheme in the second, dog. Like we out here looking for like new shit. That's what I'm saying. You're battling somebody who's just trying to be innovative all the time, coming up with these new weird ass shit. This motherfucker said he'll be tapping like the Wizard of Oz or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to innovate, do new shit. You know what I'm saying? And you're out here doing Stevie P style and not even as good as him. Then you do daylight style, not even as good as him, and probably a little too long. You know what I'm saying? I know you're hella original. The original shit you got is fucking top-notch shit. That's why I was excited about this battle, and I held on to it. It's just a little underwhelmed this time with that. I did like how you ended it. You know, you did get a little shot in there with the Grand Prix judges. You know what I'm saying? And it's just because I like how you set it up and how it landed. It wasn't even necessarily the line. And then you kind of brought it up with the style breakdown, like with the udders be, you know, like making fun of his style. And I will say, you got his style. You got his style down with that one. But it wasn't enough. In the third, I thought he cooked again. He started with the bear necessities, and then it's like I've been killing bears and dinosaurs since Tekken 3. Bro. Punches, and these are, I mean, he has little ones too. Punches amphibious. When they land, you'll see, like, I mean, just, it was like a little setup. It's just fire. Like, he's just being innovative, and you're out here cooking other people's styles, you know what I mean? Full of himself like a chicken eating an omelet. I mean, like, even if it falls short, it's a reach to you, man. He's out here trying to innovate, do something. You know what I'm saying? It's fresh. Bro, Kanye West should sue that ass dropout bear. Bro, he cooked you, bro. Bear getting killed on screen this bad since DiCaprio. Come on. It's a 3-0, you guys. I'm gonna get back to fucking. I gotta go to the gym, actually. Fuck that. It's 117. I'm gonna load this shit and give it to y'all. Thanks for watching, man. BS&I. I got Gingerbread Man 3-0. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people are gonna be like, what? Da-da-da. Watch this shit, bro. And count the rounds. Let me know what the rounds are gonna be. Tell me where I got it wrong. I'm next time I do a Gingerbread Man recap, I'm gonna make sure he loses. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find all types of ways so he can lose. You know what I'm saying? Because at this point, he just keeps winning on my vlogs, and I don't know how y'all aren't seeing this. But shout out to you two gentlemen. It was a fire battle. Hope anybody watches it, or everybody watches it. Anybody. Yes and no, man. AKA. Peace to y'all. Smoked out. KOTD all y'all. A-Hat. 4MCs. ABA.